So there are a lot of screens here. The first one I'd like to pick up on is just the idiom, because I do think it's the most significant one here. And the idiomatic structure is, you'd say including blank and blank, including blank and blank, or you would say ranging from blank to blank. So any mix between these two that doesn't follow this exact pattern is going to be wrong. If you look at answer choice A, it says including blank to blank, including paintings to sculpture. It should be including paintings and sculpture. And so answer choice A is out. Answer choice B, including paintings to sculpture, same problem. Answer choice C, we get including and, which is fine. In D, we get ranging from blank to blank, which is fine. But in C, we get ranging from paintings and sculpture, which means answer choice E is out. Okay, so these would be good screens. There's also parallelism. And if we look at what's left between C and D, answer choice C has such as, but then it just has as. Such as this, comma, and as this is not parallel. We want to say such as, and this actually brings us to another thing that I wanted to bring up, even though we've already made enough screens to answer the question, because that would rule out C, and obviously D is our answer. But such as versus like is a really good screen on the GMAT. It's subtle, but it pops up. And the word like literally means you're talking about similar things, but not inclusive of the examples you're talking about. So if you say, including paintings, for example, in the Sistine Chapel, in answer choice B here, to sculpture like the Statue of David. Well, if you're saying statues like the Statue of David, you're saying like maybe the statue of Jonathan, if that's a thing. You're talking about statues that are not literally the Statue of David, but they're similar to the Statue of David, which is kind of confusing. We are listing out examples because these are actually examples of artwork that Michelangelo produced. Even if you weren't comfortable with that, just typically on the GMAT, if they list examples, they mean those are literally inclusive examples. And when we have literally inclusive examples, we use such as. So if I said you played sports such as basketball and lacrosse in high school, that means you literally played those sports. Versus if I said you played sports like basketball and lacrosse in high school, maybe you played a sport like lacrosse, which could be, I don't know, hockey or something. And maybe you played a sport like basketball, which could be maybe, I don't know, tennis, just throwing out random sports here at this point. But you played sports like basketball, and lacrosse is much different than actually saying I played sports such as, which is inclusive. So that's a great screen. Keep it in your back pocket. I don't think we need it here because there's so many easy screens, but that would be a difference maker on a harder question where there weren't such obvious screens to make.